10, we told you that today is also National Women in Sports Day, and one person who is always ensuring that our female athletes have an opportunity and a platform to not just compete but also to excel is Kathy Vruggink Westdorp. Welcome into Studio 10. How are you, Kathy?
Well, it's great to be here, number one, and secondly, thank you, and let's celebrate National Women in Sports Day, right?
That's right. We really celebrate that every day, but especially
That's exactly
today.
Right.
But Kathy, I want to talk to you a little bit about your role as the Assistant Director of the MSHAA. What does your role look like?
I have a lot of great responsibilities, and all of those have a lot to do with young women and empowering young women in a variety of sport opportunities, and providing coaches with coaching opportunities, as well as advocating for our coaches, our officials, and our women in sport. So I'm a fortunate one because I was able to come up through and stand on the shoulders of other very strong women and be a part of this great institution and to provide these opportunities.
That's wonderful. We always say as we climb, we want to make sure we reach back down and help people as well.
You're absolutely right. That's a good point.
I love that. And you did that this weekend, actually, when you hosted the Women in Sports Leadership Conference. But tell us, for some of us who weren't there, tell us what were some of those key takeaways that you guys talked about?
Oh, we had a number of things. One of them was give yourself permission to be great. And really empower each other, lift each other up was an important message within that. The empowerment of sport, the teamwork that's involved, the life lessons that are involved with all that, how great a support and influence our coaches are during that point in time.
And speaking of that, we're actually taking a look at a little bit of the conference right there, where you guys brought back former athletes and coaches, and you talked about ways that we can support our women and athletes. Can you tell me about one of those workshops and something else that really resonated with you?
I can. I think all of them were very, very good, and we had 50 of them there, so we had 50 strong women providing empowering messages. I think that all of them were strong, but some of them in terms of supporting each other and helping in mental health issues also, which is also a part of sport, as well as the empowerment of each other. And being there for each other also, and women supporting other women.
That's right, and we say that a lot, but in your own words, what does it mean to be a leader in sports?
I think there's a lot of leadership attributes, and that has to do with some resilience in sport, but I think leadership in sport is also lifting each other up. And in that spot, being able to be unafraid and have permission to be great during that time, and that's what leadership does. And I got to meet someone in leadership right here today too, so we're always looking forward to additional speakers and additional individuals to help in this work.
That is awesome. That is amazing. And thank you so much for just creating the space. But really quickly, I just wanted to ask you, a lot of days women in sports, there's always a big focus on them in headlines, like Simone Biles when she breaks a new record. We're always cheering them on when we're doing something great. But what's another way that we can support them off the field? For our viewers at home, what's another way that we can support our girls in sports?
Oh, I think there's a lot of different ways. One is to support them and to support them in terms of what their needs are too during that time. We were talking backstage a little bit about the need of when you are in a sport injury of some sort, and how our coaches can keep you involved within that sport during that time, because that's what you know. I think that's important as a part of that empowerment for our women.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much, Kathy, and for just putting a light and shedding a light on this. We'll have more information online as to how we can support you as well. But we're going to continue